So do you remember a while ago where some video games costed $80 and the companies that made them basically told you, hey, your money does not matter? Yeah, it's happening again with GTA 6 and millions. Seriously, it's baffling. Millions have said thank you. GTA 6 is not just the most expensive game ever made. It's the game that's about to make every single game more expensive. And genuinely, people just do not understand this part. Genuinely. And what the worst part is that people on Twitter especially are making it happen. They're literally letting it happen. Let me show you a number that should make every single one of you uncomfortable. Seriously. GTA 6 launches at $80 for the standard edition. $80. It's not even the deluxe one or the ultimate, whatever they call it. The ultimate edition costs $100. $100. The base game, if you want the base game, you gotta pay $80. And if you want the ultimate edition with super early access bonus content, look how much content is in this. And it's $100. And that's before tax, by the way, depending on where you live. And that's before whatever monetization Rockstar layers on top after the launch. Now, I know. Some of you are going to be already typing, oh, it's adjusted for inflation. Games have actually gotten way cheaper, bro. Dumbass. I mean, and you're right, technically, yeah. But here's what your argument, seriously conveniently ignores, is that games in 2025 and 2026 generate billions from microtransactions, battle passes, and all this predatory dog doo-doo water. I'm going to say doo-doo water. I'm going to censor myself and say doo-doo water. Live service models that did not exist during, most of the $60 era. Look at this post on screen right here. Reddit r/PC gaming. The video game market is as big as ever, with PC leading the growth. Global games revenue has surpassed the $200 billion mark in 2025. This is not 2026, because the year is not over yet. It's 2025. $200 billion have been made. And the article goes on to say that on PC, it's divided into PC and console. So the PC section, I'm going to show it right here on the screen. 47% are just from microtransactions. So about half of any growth in the gaming market is from microtransactions. 32% is premium games. And let's correlate this. Premium games and microtransactions. What could that be? Oh, the sports games that people buy every single year? 17% DLC, 4% subscriptions. Now on consoles, it's 44% of premium games, 30% microtransactions, 21% subscriptions because, PlayStation Plus, Xbox Game Pass, and 5% of DLC. How are we seriously letting stuff like this go away? It's insane. Back to the GTA 6 argument, since we're talking about microtransactions. GTA Online alone has made Rockstar over $8 billion since 2013. And now they're raising just the single player aspect to $80 in GTA 6. That is literally a money printer asking for a raise, bro. Seriously. Development costs are higher, yes, but so are the audiences. GTA 5 sold over 200 million copies. It has made $3 billion in $1 billion in 3 days, I think, way back then. The math is not mathing, bro. The math is not mathing. The $70 price point that other companies have normalized back then in the years of the pandemic was supposed to be the ceiling. It's just a $10 increase. Oh my God, it's just a $10 increase. Nothing bad is going to happen. And then GTA 6 just goes out and does that shit. Seriously. Do these fanboys seriously just do not understand the stupendous domino effect apocalypse that's going to befall the gaming industry after this game releases? This isn't just about GTA 6. It's about what you're going to be paying for every single game from now on. Remember the $70 ceiling thing? Oh, it's just $10 for inflation? And then some companies tried $80 without mentioning names. Now, since they backpedaled, Rockstar comes in, hey, $80. What do you think is going to happen next? The next stupid sports game is going to cost $80 for the base game. And then the Ultimate Edition will also cost $100. And then games that make repetitive, yearly cycles, again, without mentioning names, and don't harass any of who I'm implying, they're also going to charge to $80 and then $100 and then so on. Even mid-tier studios see this. If Rockstar can charge $80, why can't they? Because they're gonna use every excuse in the book, and people like you are gonna defend it on Twitter. Like, seriously. This is exactly what happened when the $60 to $70 jump occurred. Someone, a company with their first party titles, got $70 games. Within 2 years, it became standard across the board, just for the base game. And that is not including any microtransactions, any battle passes, any skins, any whatever stuff you see. GTA 6 is not an anomaly, by the way. It's a signal. It's going to be the dog whistle that allows these companies to charge you way more than you can afford, I mean. And again, the kicker, I'm going to remind you, is that the $80 price is not going to replace microtransactions because there's going to be GTA Online. It stacks on top of what you paid them, and you know how much money GTA Online makes up until this day with their predatory microtransactions and their shark cards stuff. You pay more upfront, $80 this time, and more over time with your subscriptions, with your GTA Pluses. The old excuse is that we keep the base price low because we make up in live service. This excuse is now gone. It's both. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. Okay, so here is the part that genuinely grinds my gears, as Peter Griffin would say. And I need you, fanboy or not, to be honest with yourself for the next 60 seconds. Let's say you went to any comment section, Reddit thread, Twitter discourse, whatever, about GTA 6's price. What will you see? Who is defending the price? Is it the company? No. It's fanboys. It's people like me and you, for example. Even though we're not doing it, just for example. Stuff like, oh, it's Rockstar. They've earned it. They've always delivered. They've always whatever. Or, bro, it's one game. Just skip like a dinner out or like work harder for rent or something. Or they spent almost few billion dollars developing this game. What do you expect? Tell me why have we became, as gamers, we have became unpaid PR departments and accountants for billion-dollar corporations. And why do we do it for free? Why do we do it enthusiastically? And we attack other people just like us who push back on the pricing with genuine criticism. Like, seriously, it seems that the gaming industry has consumers defending this like no other niche ever. Your rent goes up 10%. You don't go online and tell people the landlord earned it. Gas doesn't spike $50 or whatever, and everybody says, well, refineries are expensive, so that doesn't happen. So why is it when a corporation with a hobby that's supposed to be all about fun, why does a corporation with billions of dollars in microtransaction revenue, as in Rockstar, raise the price of a video game and suddenly half the internet becomes a volunteer economist? Why? Seriously. You know what? Actually, I think I know why. Is that for these fanboys, it's an identity. For them, gaming isn't just a hobby, it's part of who they are because they literally have zero personality and they have zero things going on for their lives. So when someone comes in and criticizes the pricing of a game that they are so excited about that they're going to make their entire personality and profile pictures on Twitter, it feels like we are criticizing them for themselves, for their humanity. When they defend the company, they're really defending their own lives in a way, if that makes sense. All this brings me to my final point in like this rant. What actually happens next? Where does this end? I'll tell you, but you might not like it. If GTA 6 at $80, if it sells with no meaningful consumer pushback, and let's be real, it will, this will become the new baseline within 18 to 24 months, because that's how the game industry moves. And the $100 standard edition might not be a meme. It might be the future business plan. Seriously. What's the really insidious part about this is that the conversation will shift. The new defense won't be that games are cheaper than ever before, adjusted for inflation. It will be, well, at least they're not $120, because these fanboys always move the goalpost. Back then, it was $50, then it was $60, then it was $70, now it's $80. What's next? $90? $100? $110? Remember back then when they thought the game would be $150, GTA 6, and how corporations were genuinely betting on this? So what can you actually do as a gamer? Stop defending it. Rockstar will be fine, and they do not need your help fighting in comment section to defend their honor. Vote with your wallet if the price really bothers you. That's what I'm gonna do. Wait for a sale. Wait for when it comes out on PC. Buy a used copy. There's no shame in patience. But the problem is about buying a used copy, let me just tell you, is that scalpers will be absolutely banking on this. And we're going to see an example of this later on. Some awesome person made prices by country ranking of GTA 6, the standard edition and the ultimate edition, and just seriously look at this. What? This is insane. This is genuinely insane. In Hungary, it's more than a $20 difference. And for the ultimate edition, it's more than $40 difference. People are still defending this, by the way. Now is going to be my favorite part of the video, scrolling Twitter. GTA 6 fan account. GTA 6 has reportedly surpassed 50 million pre-orders, generating an estimated $4+ billion in revenue before launch. Rockstar might be the only company capable of turning a game that isn't even out yet into a multi-billion-dollar success. Gaming history is being rewritten before release. Zero gameplay shown, mind you. This generally just baffles my mind. People cry economy, tariffs, all that stuff. And then they just, throw their money into the burner like this. It's just so insane, man. It's just genuinely so insane. Now look at this absolute madman. I took a leap of faith and got into reselling. Withdrew from my 401k and pre-ordered 500 copies of GTA 6. It's the most anticipated game of all time, and when they sell out, I'll be there waiting to corner the market. This will be 2 to 3x by Christmas. And he got the ultimate edition. 12.7 million views. 50k likes. This guy is just insane. This guy is genuinely just insane, bro. And then you got the White House treaty who really saved America before GTA. And look at this. Which is your favorite GTA 6 cover girl? The original, the blonde, or the Asian? Propaganda! Honestly, yeah, Asmongold, bro. You gotta sort some stuff out. And then you got people like this person, Darth Pappy, saying just buy it for that sake and quit complaining. Jesus Christ, the game will be out for like 10 years. F people just want to complain about anything and everything, lol. So just because some people have genuine criticism about the price of the game, they're just stupid and that they will complain about everything and anything. Seriously. Because you as a gamer don't want to spend $80 and upwards of $100 depending on where you live, you're just complaining for complaining's sake. Seriously. What are we doing here, bro? What is the logic, bro? Then don't buy it. You nerds are so boring, just obsessed with trying to regain your childhood joy, which apparently means games can get more expensive, and you need to hear the disc spin. So now we're just making fun of people that want childhood joy. It's not about games not being more expensive. That is natural, I suppose, with time. But the needing to hear the disc spin part. Back when digital games were a thing, it was said that it was going to make games cheaper, to save up on the cost of printing discs and plastic cases. What is your logic? Why is it bad that someone wants to physically own their game? Which, by the way, even if they physically own it, quote unquote, they still do not own it. It's a license to use the game, not a license of ownership. So apparently Sony, changed the PS app icon to match GTA 6. And yeah, even even their own first party titles don't get this treatment.